Good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Today we're going to be working on a push mower, but it's cleaned up now because I was at work today and my mom cleaned it up. But I got a little clip. I'll show you what the mower looked like when we got it. Well, actually, my mom got it for me. Then I was actually not at work. I was helping my landlord in a way, so I was working when she went to go pick it up for me. And she's able to do it now. So before you guys ask, she's able to pick up stuff now. But she actually had the guy that she got it from actually put it in the car for her. There, because I had my truck. So anyway, I'll show you guys what the mower looks like, and then I'll explain to you what the guy told us. What's wrong with what he had listed up there? What's wrong with it on Facebook Marketplace? And then we'll just go from there and see if we can find out anything what's going on with it. So let me turn you around to the mower. Like I said, it's already cleaned up already. Mom cleaned it up there for me while I was at work today. It's still got a little bit of the schmutz on there, but it's a TB110 21-inch push mower. Unfortunately, no bag, but it's a little bit newer style, and I actually like these style with the wheels on there. I like those better compared to the old ones, like those wheels right there. But anyway, it's a 2019 model, according to the list, what it says here on the gas tank. There, so it's an auto choke one, ready start. No prime, no choke, just pull for power. But anyway, the guy listed on there, he couldn't get the thing running. He put a new carburetor, supposedly a new carburetor on it, and it didn't. Still couldn't get it to start. So like I said, my mom went and picked it up. The guy put it in the car. He already had the handles folded up. We folded the handles out. I still got to tighten the bolts down for them. To pivot it. But let's take a look around it there, and he supposedly put a new carburetor on it. We'll see that. But it did clean up nice, the mower. There in a way. There's still some little marks right there, but I mean, that's no big deal. We'll get those up later. There, but she cleaned it up a lot better than what it was, because it was really filthy. There, so not many scratches that I can tell of. She said she didn't notice it either. So the wheels just need to be cleaned up on it. So we'll check the basics. We'll check the oil, see what oil it's got in it. We'll check the fuel and see what gas is in it and if it smells fresh. And then we'll go from there. There's some more specs on it. There's a QR code there if your phone's set up for it, which my phone, both my phones are, my work phone and my personal phone. So scan that to get your information on there. I mean, I'm not a bad shape mower. I just wish I had the bag for it, but beggars can't be choosers. I mean, if we get it fixed up and if everything's all right with it, it's a $100 mower all day, regardless. So let's start doing some wrenching here. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on with this bad boy. So let me get you guys up on the tripod. We'll start checking some basics on it. All right, let's check it out and see. Let's check the oil on it. My mom.
Ace Hardware. Okay, I know.
My mom might have found another free mower.
Discount tire.
But anyway,
Okay,
this is missing.
It's over there.
It's missing the eyelet there to put the rope on there. I think I got one extra I can throw on there. Let's check the oil. Oh yeah, the guy gave my mom a half a quart of 10 weight 30 STP 10 weight 30 oil. So let's wipe the dipstick and check it again. Actually, they're just a little overfilled, but not by much. It's right there. See, we're a little above. We're right there where my thumb is. That's the thumbnail. Get it? It's right there. So it's about cup, maybe an ounce, a little less than an ounce overfilled. But I don't think that's gonna hurt it any. Okay, did that. Let's see what we got for gas as well. Looks like I got somewhat of a full tank of gas. Let me get you guys over here so you guys can see this. There. So we're looking at a full tank, almost a full tank of fuel right there. There is some gas in there. Turn the light on so you guys can see. There is some gas in there. Now, is it fresh? I don't know. There is some fuel in there. Alright, now the next thing, let me put you guys back down here so we can look at it together. Yeah, drop down. Drop down. There we go. Let's check. Close this. This is a sort of newer style one. Okay. Air filter.
I've heard of that before.
Okay, so it's a little oily. It smells a little gassy. Okay, so this is soaked with gas. Interesting. So the carburetor could be leaking. Well, we'll find that out if we start it. This air base needs to be cleaned out. There, I'll show you guys when we take the if we have to take the carburetor off, which I think we'll probably have to. But well, let's pull it out here in the open. Here, see if we get this thing to start. Here, see what it will do. So let me go pull it out here, and let's see if it'll fire up. All right, let's get this out here in the open. Let me park it not right there, put it right here. You need to get one of those eyelet things to put on there for it. You know, auto choke, so it means power, so that means I should pull it, it should start. Supposedly. Alright, let's see what it does. Let's see. Okay. So it's trying to run, but it shuts down. Let's try it again. Okay, so it wants to run. I'm going on in a theory here. Let me go and take this air filter off. Remember I told you guys it smelled like gas? Let me try something here. I know that air filter looks clean, but let me just take it off. Let me set it over here. And I got a feeling it's going to try to crank up if I take that off of there. Let's see if I'm right about it. Here we go. So, this has got gas in it. So guess what? It won't let the carburetor, it won't let the air get in there. So guess what it's doing? It's choking it out. So unfortunately, even though that looks like a decent air filter, it's got gas in it. So that means that either that carburetor is leaking or he dumped a whole bunch of gas in here. Actually, that looks like oil. Now it's starting to look like oil. Interesting. But anyway, we know it runs, but let's go ahead and get it up on the table. Let's check it out. Let's take it apart. I know that it runs, but let's see if the carburetor may be an issue. We have to go take a look at it since. But that definitely smells like oil. I thought it smelled like gas, but that looks like oil. So we're gonna have to clean that off anyways. So let's go. Let me go get it up here on the table. We'll start working on it. All right, let's take this thing off here. I was gonna use my 1/4 inch impact, but let me show you what it's doing. It's lighting up, but but it won't do anything. And I've switched another battery out just to make sure. I think I bit the dust on this thing, but anyway, that's kind of sucks. So I'll have to use my cordless ratchet here. So we'll take out this recoil cover anyway, because it'd be easier to get to the gas tank here. So one, two, up. I would let it hang off of the eyelet, but guess what? There's no eyelet. So we'll just set this over here to the side. I'll just set the bolts on top of it so I don't lose them. I'll set them inside the cover there. Don't look too bad in here, top wise. There, so it doesn't. That will be easy to blow out. The fins are a little clogged up, so I'll take an air compressor. We'll clean that out as well. It does need to be cleaned. My mom cleaned it, but it just needs a little bit more fine tuning. As a person I know would say. Let's see, but we still. See, there's some oil here. Look at it. This is oil that's in here. So I wonder if it got overfilled with oil at one time. This thing just needs a good cleaning. There. Look at all this fuzz. So I'll have to get my air compressor out here in a little bit and get that cleaned up. But anyway, let's take the 5/16 bolts right there. And it's usually 9/32 or 7mm here, which I don't have my extension. So let me get the extension I need right here real quick. I'll set them in the air filter cover, that way I won't lose them. I forgot to bring my magnetic tray out here. It was right there in the garage where you can get to it. Okay, so now we need a 7 or 9/32. So we'll get the 7 out instead. What are you doing, Teak? Do this. Oh, don't lose the screw. The filter was covering some of it, but it's still filthy in here. Okay, so see, look at the oil. Look at this, watch. That's oil. That's not gas. That's alright, we'll clean that out. That's no big deal. This is the auto choke version. See, there's oil in this thing really bad. I'm surprised the thing ran. But anyway, we take carburetor, take the linkage off here, which you can do the Z bends and turn them like so. I don't think it'll start up, but the spark plug looks relatively new. It's one of the gold champion ones, I think, the RC12YC. See, all this is all nasty, so we've got to clean this out. Really, carburetor wasn't pushed on there all the way. That came off too easy. Well, we'll see if it looks somewhat new. There's one Z-bend. There's two Z-bends. A Z-bend. And now we have carburetor and gas tank off. But look at all this. Look at all this filth. Oh, there was a spider there at one time. Check out. We got a spider. I don't think it's alive anymore. Right there in front of your screen. Right there. There's a spider. Nope, not alive anymore. Okay. So this has been sitting up for a little bit. Okay. Well, let me go get my pan. We'll go and clean this, take this gas tank off, and we'll sample the fuel and see if it's fresh fuel or old fuel. So let me go clean all this up. I'll go get my air compressor and do that, and then we'll take the carburetor off and check that out next. Okay, I cleaned all this off. I'll show you guys when I get to that. But let's go ahead and take this off. Here. See if I can get that to sit there without spilling. Okay. Anyway, we'll let that drain out just to see what's in there, just to make sure. I know they said they put a new carburetor on it, but you know, some days you don't know. It looks new. I just want to figure out why it looked a little oily. Gas don't look too bad coming out of there. Oh, there's some more spiders underneath the gas tank. They used to be alive. One, two. Put these screws and put them over here on the magnetic tray. Gas is still pouring out. Okay. Well, let's see. I'm gonna play nice. Let me try my little small screwdriver at first. Okay, that works. I might keep that screwdriver for that. Oh, the needle popped out of there. New carburetor, huh?
Well, I didn't say nothing, John. I didn't say a word.
No, the needle for this right here just came out of here.
Oh.
It's sitting in the float bowl.
Okay.
That's odd. You don't normally see that happen on a new carburetor. Check this out. I took that thing off, and you guys saw me do that. Look.
Yeah. Oh.
There's the needle right there for it, the float needle. That came off of there. Normally that doesn't do that when you take that off. That's very interesting. And a new carburetor? Okay, well, that gas is done draining out. I'm going to let it sit there for a minute. That's just very interesting that came off of there and that pin's still on here for the float. And it looks new. I don't see anything rusty on it. So they might have been telling the truth, but why did the float come off? Needle come off of there like it did. That's a new brass jet. It's not all. It's not bad in there. This little dirty right there. I'm still gonna spray it through. That gas don't look that bad. There. So I'll probably reuse it. I'll probably put do like Bruce did. Bruce's shop. He took a rag and filtered it. Let's just clean all this oil off of here. Get that muck out of there. At least that thing is in there. That little retaining ring is in there, like the other one wasn't. Remember that one we worked on, where that retaining ring was not in there, and the butterfly got stuck. I think that's very interesting how that came out of there like that. We'll make sure it goes on there right this time. Okay, well, it's on there this time. See? Now it's not coming off of there. Let's see how new this thing is. Let's go a little further on it. I'm sure it is. It looks like it's new. Let's just look. Let's see how new it is. I mean, the signs are there that it's new, but let's just look. That's not bad. It's not... Usually it's all tarnished. All the little other parts stayed in there. That's interesting. Huh. Okay, well, we'll put you back. Alright. I don't really see anything that's going to tell me otherwise that this... I thought that might have been another reason why it was acting a little funky, too. Alright, we'll put it back together. Let's put the orientation in there right. Your main jet. Your main jet. Okay. Let me show you what the fuel looks like real quick. I'm gonna put this back together. I'll do this off camera, but show you guys what the fuel looks like real quick. There it is right there. I don't see nothing in it, so I think we'll just go ahead and reuse that gas. Alright, let me go put the screws back on this thing, and then I'll put it back on the mower, and then we'll go from there. Alright, we'll go ahead and put the carburetor on. Like I said, the gas don't look that bad. You know?
That body looked well for the thing up here.
So...
Picture of somebody had a trailer hitch on the back of their either truck or something of the car. And he goes, you just can't fix stupid. You know how they did it?
How?
Instead of buying the trailer hitch thing, you know, that you put in there like you did, they cut a piece of wood and made like a hole in it, and put the ball in it. Because you can't fix stupid. Instead of buying one of those regular things, the trailer hitch things, they bought one of those. Yeah, that's whatever he's cooking up there, it's smoking like crazy. It's coming all the way up here. Let's get rid of the buds at least. Look, the buds are just.
Let's do that. Let's put the retaining ring on here. I'll make sure I got my magnetic tray this time. Let's put the O-ring on there first. And this white retaining ring. There, like so. And then let me look at this. Oh, hang on, let me get this. Alright. That gas tank didn't look that bad in there. The gas looked fresh, so we're gonna have to go with that gas tank. That's good. So go ahead and put this on here, like so. And put this on here, like so. I cleaned all the fins out on here. So I cleaned out the air filter base as well. Here, so let's go ahead and put this stuff on here first. Let's get the artichoke linkage. That gasket came out of my. Okay, we got that. I'll put the governor linkage. Government's acting. This governor is acting better than our actual government. All right, so I'm gonna leave that loose. Put the gas tank on, like so. Pop that on there like so. There we go. Clean out this tube a little bit. There's a little bit of oil. Like I said, I took this stuff and I cleaned it with carb spray and I blew it out with my air compressor. I'll put another air filter in it. So we'll go ahead and put that vent hose on here. Just like so, and connect it. Put that on there. And we'll get our bits and bobs. Yeah. I had to move the carburetor a little bit. Okay, anyway, I'm going to use this nut driver to drive it in. Like so. Switch to an 8. Put these screws on. Like so. I'll have to wipe it down a little bit again, but that's okay because the wheels need clean on. It rolls alright, but I'm going to take them off and I'll clean the little wheel shafts off with the Scotch-Brite. Alright, let's have to get another filter. Alright, I'm going to go button the rest of this up. I'll meet you guys down there. And I'll get another air filter to throw in this bad boy here. So, and then I'll put the gas back in it. So, I'll bring you guys back in a second. Okay, it's on the ground. I have found the eyelet hooked in my nuts and bolts stash in the shed to put on there to fix that problem. I got a new air filter. It's some I bought in bulk off of Amazon, but it's the 593260 one. So let's go ahead and pop that bad boy on there. We cleaned all this up, so I had to do a little bit of some love to this thing. Not too bad. The only thing I didn't check was the spark plug. Let's take a look at that real quick while we're here. Well, it's fresh in our mind, and we're thinking about it. Let's take a look at it. I saw it was a gold one. Doesn't mean anything before I put the gas in it, too. That's not usually a good sign if I'm having to fight to get that spark plug off. I hope it ain't cross-threaded. Because I had to really crank on it to still keep it go. It's a brand new spark plug. It's not too bad. It is kind of bent though, isn't it? See that? That's bent. Bet you that ain't gapped to 30 thousandths. got my gapper right here. Wow.
Oh, you shut up. People can walk down the damn street.
All right, I had to bring that out a little bit. Okay, let's.
Hey. Hey. Get over here, Tiki. I'll beat your ass.
I had to bend it out some. That's kind of weird.
Hey.
Yeah, it's still. Okay. That looks a little bit better. It's not bent. Now the question is it going to go back in, because I know it fought me trying to get on there. Take my air compressor for a minute.
Tiki, come here.
Let me see something. Oh, there's a piece of grass. Oh, there's a piece of grass hanging out there. Let me take my air compressor in here and clean out the spark plug hole real quick. I had the piston up when I did that. 694-385, huh?
Cooler. It's cool right there. Ow, Tiki.
There we go. Got that on there. All right, let's get some fuel in there now. We'll start this thing up. All right, let's pour the gas that we had out of it back in there. Spilled a little bit on there, but that's not too bad. All right, give it a few minutes to see what happens. don't think there's going to be any leaks though. It should start up a little bit better now. There is some dead grass in there we got to clean out. There's part of the broccoli right there. That's why I kept hearing that thump, thump, thump. Heard some thump, thump, thump when I was putting the recoil on. Alright, let's see what it does. Starts better. Got a shake though, but that could be the blade. Probably needs to be sharpened and balanced. So we're going to take that off. I'll do that, and we'll see if it's any better after that. Alright, I getting ready to scrape the broccoli off of here, and I took the blade off to sharpen it when I kind of noticed something here. And if you guys don't see it already, I don't know if this will come off. I might have to hammer it a little bit here without. Let's see. The blade adapter is broke. Right here, I do got another one off of another engine. It's missing one of the little nipple things, but it's got the center part, and it's got the other. This one's missing, but this one's got that part. But anyway, this is, I'm not sure what happened to this. Let's see if we can get it off there. busted on there, isn't it? That's an issue right there. Look at that. I was wondering why that blade wasn't sitting on there correctly. Look, the key is not even on there for it. It's the same though, because that part's still good. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys that. I'm gonna go clean this up, and I'm gonna clean this shaft up here, make it look a little bit nicer, and then we'll see how it does better. Oh, and I sharpened the blade too. Let me show you guys this. Eventually, it will need a replacement blade, but I sharpened it the best I could there. So, especially where that lip is, it's getting there. It's probably already there, but anyway, let me go clean this up and clean that shaft off. I'll put the other blade adapter on there, and we'll be done hopefully. Alright, that's all the broccoli that came out of it, and there's still more. Probably gonna have to hit that with a pressure washer and probably clean that out a little bit more better, or just a regular hose. But anyway, that's all that right there. Let's get it right side up. I got the blade adapter, a used one on there, but it's a little bit better than what it was on there. I'm going to show you what happened again with it if you guys didn't see it in the last clip. See, that's what happened right there. I don't know how that blade actually stayed on, but I guess it was on there tight enough. No, I don't even know how you hit something like that. I don't know if that was the reason why it was vibrating. Well, we're going to find out in a minute. Let me get it away from the broccoli. Get it over here. I still haven't cleaned the wheels yet. The tires, not the tires, the wheel shafts, I'll probably do that off camera. There. Get it over here, out of the way. We'll start this bad boy up and see if it sounds, vibrates any better. The blade, I balanced it. It's actually balanced. It was actually balanced before I sharpened it. But I just went ahead and did it anyway, so that way. But anyway, let's see. Every now and then I'm hearing a little bump, 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 bump. And since this mower is 2019, we're in 2024. This is 5 years old. So it could be due for a valve adjustment. The only problem is now I've ran it, I can't do that. Just to make sure that's the thing, because it runs, it got like a little surge, but then I'm hearing that little bump 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 bump, like it's not opening, the valves are not opening like it should, which that could be a possibility. It starts up good. Alright, well, we'll wait on this one. I think I'm going to do a valve adjustment on it just to be sure on the safe side, and then we'll go from there and see what it sounds like. So I'll bring you guys back. Alright, I'm going to get it up here. I got the spark plug already out. I'm going to go ahead and take this cover off. I'm going to check the valve lash on this thing. And we'll see where it's at. This cover's already trying to come off, and I even got this other screw off of there yet. Okay. There's one of the screws right there. I'll put it right there. I got my little pointer here. I'm going to have to tie this handle back. Let's do that. So we can get this thing to easily move for us. I'm going to get the 5/1000s out. My feeler gauge. Gasket popped out, huh?
Yeah, I gotta go out here and see if they get the water right with the leak.
That's interesting. The gasket tried to come out. Let's see. Yeah, that one's got a slight drag, so it's okay. Not sure why this gasket's doing what it's doing. It's kind of weird. Let's peel it off there just to get it out of the way right now.
Look at him. I'm doing this and he's trying to jump over. Stop. 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 Come here. Jump over. Jump over. Come on. Jump over.
You know what I think? Well,
Get over this way.
that one's not too bad either.
Come on, jump. Here. Get over there. Stop. Come on, jump over.
I might do a slight adjustment on it just in case. So let's T10 to take that off. So let's crack that nut. Let me get my 5/16 wrench right here. Let's see. I'll do this one first. I'm actually okay with it. Let's try it right there. Put this here. I'm going to tighten up this set screw. Let's see. Okay.
Your mom said my chair was by the car?
Yeah, it should be, Dad. Okay.
I don't.
That one's a little. That one's a little tight. It's probably folded up. It's probably folded up. Right here. I don't know where you're sitting. There you go. I said, there you go. Alright. This one is a little tight. There we go.
I thought it was going to be hot out here.
It's not too bad at the moment. Alright. This is 5 thousandths right here. Let's go right there. That feels a little too loose. Let's try it there. No. There we go. Alright. Let's put Humpty Dumpty back together again, see what happens. Alright, let's see what the adjustments there. If it sounds any better. Let me have the spark plug back up. So we still had to do some work on this thing, even though it was running. So let's see. That sounded awful than before.
You gotta work on it next week too, or no?
What?
No, I meant you.
Yeah, 'cause that's the one we really got yesterday.
What?
The one you went with me to go pick up from the guy.
Oh, really?
Yep,
Yeah, Mom cleaned it up.
that's the one we really got.
All right, we'll continue on this another time here. I'm gonna get this cleaned up before it gets dark. I'll have to work on this again. All right, so there's some stuff I did, and I did video it, but I decided not to show it. I did do a valve adjustment on there. It still was acting a little funky with the little backfire stuff. And I'm just wondering something here. And at first I checked the flywheel key. I've already pulled the nut off of there, and I looked. It's not bad. I thought maybe it was that. It's lined up. It's in the grooves. So nothing there, but I'm wondering something. He said he put a new carburetor on there. And you know, okay, you put a new carburetor in there, but I'm wondering if it's running right with that new carburetor on there. Now, this is what I'm thinking about doing here, but I have to go through it to see it. This is another one I have. It was in my stash. I gotta go clean it up. So there's a Briggs & Stratton one here with the, I don't know if this is the number of it. So it says 285318 right there. I can't see it very good. Or 592. That's a 592318. But anyway, I'm going to take this off of there. I'm going to see if it's all clean in there. And I'll probably do a clean it out off camera. Maybe speed it up here. I'll do a time lapse and me putting this on here. And I'll go through this. I'm going to switch out the carburetor. Like I said, this is it. Right there. There's the Briggs & Stratton logo. And I'll show you the other one when I take it off of there. I don't think it was a Briggs & Stratton logo. So I'm going to go do this. You guys enjoy the music. I'm going to go switch this out, and I'll go and probably clean through this. And then we'll switch it out and see if it runs any different.
Okie dokie. That's what they're doing. If they're playing soccer, they come from down the road there. Are you changing it out or what?
Yeah, you can talk to me. This is something they will see. I'm doing it slow, but to them, they're going to see me doing it fast.
Yeah.
They'll see me doing it fast because I'm speeding it up.
I got the chicken in there. I gotta keep an eye on. Like McDonald's has got those free things that Dad has. You can get one free any size.
All right, before we start it, I'll show you guys. This is the one that came off of there.
Okay, come here.
And it is a Briggs & Stratton one because it's got the logo on there for Briggs & Stratton. But I noticed originally when I took this off to work on it, that gasket right here where I got my thumb at came off of there. I mean, it's a... I know it says Briggs & Stratton right there. But you know, the other one had the Briggs & Stratton logo like on the side and all that. I don't know. I'm just gonna try, you know, the one. We'll see if this works any better. You know, I'll hang on to that. But we'll see. Let me go put you guys right here. And we'll see if it starts up or, well, it'll start up. But is it going to run any better or is it going to still have that little hit? Because, like I said, I kept seeing the carburetor, governor, you know, kind of move a little bit. So let's see what it does. Here we go. I didn't. I ran the gas he had in it.
Oh. Well, who knows what one that been in there?
Let me go
You know?
switch some gas out real quick. Alright, since we're making a long video out of this, unfortunately, so I apologize. That is the gas I took out of there.
You put the other gas in there yet?
Not yet. I'm
Okay.
showing them what.
I just said,
I know there's no water in there, but it's just like really yellow. So I don't think.
Look like it's regular. It don't look like it's the regular
So
gas. It looks like
I got my gas right there. I'm gonna go put it in here.
There you go.
I put the carburetor that that guy put on there with the, you know, the head on the choke flap, the Briggs and Stratton logo. So the original one is right here. I'll show you guys. There's the other one I had right there. So let's go over here. Let's put the gas in here. Drained out the tank off camera and cleaned out the carburetor drain bolt. So, I know my gas is good because I run my riding mower with this.
Smack you down. Pop up. You don't want it. You're a little ass. Sit your ass down.
Oh, put too much. Put way too much.
Stop.
I put way too much gas. Way too much gas and I spilled it. Alright, let me wipe this off real quick. And then knock everything over when I do it.
What's up, Phil?
Alright, let's see if it runs any better or runs any crappier. I hope it runs any better. So let's see, here we go.
You can stop.
Here's mud in your eye. I'll let it run off camera. Alright, I've mowed with this up and down this way, and it's still doing the little bucking and kicking, but I want to try something. I know it looked like a new spark plug in there, and you guys saw me check that out. I'm going to take my full tester, and I know this is 100% not proof of anything, but I just want to see something. I just want to see if we're kind of losing spark in a way, or if it's consistent spark. We might have a coil issue. And if that's the case, I got a coil I can throw on it. But this video is so long for just working on a push mower, and I apologize if it's too long for you guys to want to watch it. But this is what I deal with when I'm working on these things. There's no cut and dry. So let me start it up again. We'll check this. It's dark. It's almost dark enough now you can kind of see it. We'll see if the spark is consistent. Now that spark is kind of jumping, so I think we're gonna make this a two-parter. And like I said, I'm sorry this thing's video's over an hour something long. I know I'll try to, like I said, it's kind of hard to do these things because you don't know how long it's gonna take to work on these things. And I know for a push mower, it's probably not worth over an hour long something video, but we'll do a part 2 on this, and we'll see what we can do with it. I'll get another coil I got from another engine similar to this, and just in case, I'll grab another spark plug, and we'll see what's going on with that as well. So, I mean, other than that, it mowed pretty good, just this little area, but I think we're just going to we'll try another spark plug, and we'll try another coil there, and see if we can get this. You know, I was checking the spark on this thing. It's kind of jumpy. Not by much, but it's a little jumpy.
Yeah.
It's not a consistent, steady thing. You can
Yeah.
see it, even watching it through the
Right.
phone, it was doing that. It was
What
kind
do
of
you gotta do
flickering.
then? What do you got to do now then?
I'm probably going to try switching this coil out with another one I got.
Okay.
I'll do that tomorrow. And then, I know that spark plug looked good, but I might go and switch it out with a different one. Just to test things and see.
Yeah. Did you get the mail today?
No, I didn't. It did pretty good mowing this.
Oh, okay. Oh, you cut that? Yeah.
Just to see what it would do. I thought maybe it would underload and see if it did any better.
Yeah. Kiki, stop. Come on. You stay here. Mommy's going to go get the stuff.
Mama, go get the milk.
I turned the chicken off. I got the water on for the
You want to
macaroni.
say hi?
So.
You want to say hi?
I had people walking all around over
Say
there.
hi to everybody? Okay. Alright, we're going to do part 2. So I'll see you guys then, okay? Like, share, subscribe. And I'll see you guys on part 2, and we'll try to get this thing sorted out, okay? So I'll see you guys on the next video. Y'all take care. Catch.